All right, first you trim the chicken breast. Take off unwanted bits. All right, perfect. So usually when you buy chicken schnitzel or in the shop, usually it comes in a heart shape. Yeah. Why heart shape? So if you butterfly, it becomes a heart shape. Okay. So this is the thickest part. This is the thinner part. We leave that. And we start from the thicker part. Okay. Slice. So you just have to. Okay. This is not comfortable. Okay. It should be on top. Okay, that's how it becomes a heart shape. Okay, but this one becomes too big, so we make it into a two piece. All right, and then we use the meat hammer or meat mallet. Okay, one is got the harder, one is a bit smoother. All right, so what this does is this makes an impression in the chicken breast. And it makes it tender, and also it adds, it can stretch as well. Okay, so in this chicken breast there's two sides. Okay, one is a smooth side, one is the rough side. Okay, if you hit it in a smooth side, it's gonna break. Okay, so you always use the other side. All right, and then gently as well. If you just hammer it, it's just gonna go. All right, this is. So just to keep it clear, so I put this okay, because I don't trust. Okay, all of that, it's spin rushes enough. So again, gentle. I'm not hitting. I'm pushing out. See that? Firm, nice and firm. Okay, no loose breadcrumbs on the schnitzel. Okay, that'll get your oil dirty and it won't cook evenly as well. So this is what I meant. See this? Even though if I've cleaned, a piece of fat will hang up. Right? So now the chicken schnitzel is looking nice and clean. All right, no uneven shape. Right? This is ready for me to fry. Okay, so that's what you do. Weeks ago, which was frozen, that has been defrosted, and this is the Napoli sauce which we made last week. So we're going to be making use of this sauce in our mushroom sauce. Last week I demonstrated a mushroom sauce which is cream base, and this is a gravy base. Okay, the rest everything is thyme. Just instead of cream, I'm gonna add gravy. When you add gravy, you might have to just check the seasoning. How well it is? Does it have enough sourness? Does it have enough flavor? Pepper, thyme. Okay. So Kareen here is got some veggie chicken stock, right? That's thyme, maybe a bit more. All right. So with this sauce, I'm going to fry the mushroom and the thyme. Okay, if I add butter, it's going to burn very quickly. Okay, so I'm going to add oil and butter so that it balances the butter. The butter, so that the butter doesn't burn. Can I have paper towel, please? ball like that, cream ball.
Can you get a bowl?
Over here. And I'm gonna add some butter. And I'm gonna keep some butter just in case. I'm gonna add at the end as well to get a good velvety texture to the sauce. Okay. Sage, these are hardy herbs. I can just directly fry them. These are not herbs like coriander, parsley. No. Okay. So I'm gonna infuse the oil and the butter with thyme flavor, and then I'm going to start cooking the mushroom and the rest in the oil. If I'm cooking mushrooms for breakfast, which I'm going to use it like that, I'm not going to season it. Alright? Why I'm not going to season it? Because as soon as I put salt, the mushroom starts watering. Okay? Because this is for a sauce. Alright? I need the juice from the mushroom. Okay? I'm going to season it. This salt is going to bring out all the juice, which is like liquid gold in the kitchen. The mushroom juice. Right, the mushroom, the liquid which comes out of mushroom. The same thing, there's also a variation of pepper sauce as well. The same thing, you can use red peppers instead of mushrooms. Okay. Red pepper, green pepper instead of mushrooms, and make a similar sauce. Okay, so I will leave it. I'm not going to do the pepper sauce. You guys can, if you want, you guys can do one different sauce tomorrow. Okay. It helps reduces, okay? In jus, which is a traditional jus, so it has, so last time when we prepared the spaniel, so we did the beef stock for about 8 days, 8 hours, and then another 8 hours of spaniel making into a sauce. And if I have to make a jus, it's equal portion of spaniel and the red wine, and then reduce it down. So it's equal portion from here to here. That's how you make jus, right? So I'm gonna add some red wine. So this red wine is purely for reduction. The sugar in the red wine helps reduce the sauce quicker. Okay, so this process is a reduction process. And I'm going to top up with some spaniel.
other than oil.
Yes. So what I'm gonna do is, Napoli is a balancer for us. Okay. So this is like a strong beef stock. Okay. I'm gonna taste. Once the sauce is getting there, I'm gonna taste. And then if I feel it's too strong in flavor or something like that, so I add a bit of Napoli sauce to add to that. What that does is it balances the sauce. Okay. Napoli and also the butter. Okay, and then if the sauce is too thick, I can add a bit of chicken stock. Just loosen up a bit. Alright, so this is a thick sauce. This sauce we're mainly using to coat on the schnitzel. Okay, so okay, at the end there's not. So we did not add any seasoning. We did not add any pepper. Nothing at the moment. So whenever we're going to reduce the sauce, all right, so you can only add seasoning at the end, because if the sauce is up till here, we put salt, right, it's going to be this does not have much salt. But if the liquid reduces, the salt is getting concentrated, so you might get too much salt when it reduces. Okay, so you don't season it until you have the right consistency of the sauce. Okay, but this is nearly there because it's already reduced. Okay, so we can just go for a basic seasoning, and then Sanjeevan and Kareem, you can taste the sauce. Once it's getting ready, then you can add a bit of pepper. You can add some cold butter. Cold butter, always at the end of the sauce, it's cold butter. What does cold butter does is it just brings everything together. All right, so it brings and it gives you a nice texture in the sauce as well. Is that clear?
Yes, yes.
So you can do this sauce tomorrow, but yeah, you could use this sauce for today's schnitzel as well. Okay, let's go quickly to the mashed